Your people dug in the mound for real, nigga. Not for play. See, you busting jokes, truth. At the mound, scoping out all. That shit cute. But your real ancestry really doing in there and pulled out the bones of our people. Half of your bloodline didn't travel the world to the 1700s, nigga. Nigga, my ancestors were traveling the world for your bloodline even had a thought in their head. We not the same, bro. Don't even try to put me on your level. I had let that shit go months ago, bro. I get 45 lives talking about this man talking about you scoping the mound out. You know why I'm out there on the mound on spring? See, you don't know why. You a hunter-gatherer. And you learn from a pack of hunter-gatherers. This is why Truth now is on the mounds during the spring. Let me show you. This is why right here. Abib is the new year, big dog. Abib is the new year. Abib is Hebrew, big dog. The ear of corn, the new year. See, did what they don't want to teach you. Did what they don't want to teach you. The people who rolled the corn created Hebrew. That's the shit they don't want you to know. That's why they be acting like it don't exist. They hunter-gatherers. Don't nothing exist but Thoth. No, corny ass nigga, you a lie. I ain't laughing now, is it? I ain't playing. The people who genetically put that corn in the ground created the Paleo-Hebrew language and took it everywhere else. That's what they don't want you to teach. That's why I was at the mounds in March, the 20th, on the spring. Abib, roll the corn. Our people created that language. We the Atlantean. You get it now? You don't even understand that, dude. You just talking about, divine honors. Any hunter-gatherer say divine honors, I'm going to start slapping the taste out their mouth. I'm sick of y'all, bro. Divine honors to the sun, to the planet. Divine honors to your goddamn YT-ass Scottish flag, nigga. Fuck all that fake ass, all that faking and shit. I ain't on here to fake and play. I got real shit going on out here, bro. Police on my motherfucking ass every day. Then you running around here want to talk shit. They ain't bothering you, is it? You a hunter-gatherer, that's why. Them bitches in my yard out pulling me over every day. Hoping I got something illegal. You in the house eating eggs with no fucking seasoning. You in the house eating oranges and eggs and shit, a hunter-gatherer. I'm out here swinging and banging at the mounds. Police pulling me over, nigga. They all in my house. They looking for guns. They looking for charges. You in the house eating unseasoned ass hard-boiled eggs with fucking rotten ass oranges. Nigga, I'm eating pan trout and catfish so deep in the motherfucking South you can smell the mud, nigga. Beans and toast and fucking dry ass crab leg with no seasoning on that shit. Ain't no Louisiana, ain't no Obey on that shit. You fucking with the right one. I'm not playing no more, bro. They want me to be this old humble ass nigga. I'm not humble no more. Don't play with me, bro. When it come to hunter-gatherers, the humble shit out the window. When it come to my people, I bring the humble back. But boy, I just want to let the people know what your people be saying. I just want to know what your people be saying out their own mouth. This her comment on TikTok. I'm not white. You a damn lie. The bloodline makes me a magical unicorn. Gave y'all the blacks corn because y'all can't farm our land. You are a fucking lie. And the truth ain't in you, ma'am. Ma'am. And you pad this shit down to your hunter-gatherer ass son, who got the bloodline of motherfuckers who dug mounds. Roll the corn. Yeah. Yeah. They dug mounds. Don't forget that. Don't you dare forget that. Yeah, don't forget that. They all in Mississippi and Louisiana digging mounds. Both of the Dunbar lineages from Philly, so it don't even matter. Same fucking hunter-gatherers. Now y'all got the Dunbar mounds. And you want to play with me. And your people stuck their hands in the Holy Grail. But truth now digging oil. Shut your bitch ass up. I fed you the cheese so you can come back and rat. Think I know you was a rat the whole time? You think I'm a fucking... I'm from Mississippi. They think they think we from Mississippi. They think we slow. They think we talking with a southern drawl and we don't know. Boy, I know everything, boy. Don't you ever get speech and the speed of a conversation confused with knowledge. Don't you ever do that. Because if you come to the South, you're going to get your ass fucked over quick. Roll the corn. Abib is the first day of spring in Paleo Hebrew, and it means corn. Now trace that back to your people. Get what you do. That's why your people trying to claim it. There's something else I want to show y'all too. If they study in our history, why we ain't studying it? They studying the shit out of us. Look at that. See, these hunter-gatherers study us, bro. Then they come back and try to rebuttal the knowledge. Come back and try to rebuttal the knowledge. Google is not a primary source. Primary this block. How about that? Primary that block. Okay. How about that? Okay. Everybody's studying our culture, people. But everybody not a part of it. I want y'all to know that, bro. Everybody is studying our culture from all over the world, but everybody is trying to claim something they are not a part of. Or they barely got a little piece of it, and they try to blow that little piece up to be the big dog. You can't do that. You got to play your role, bro. You got to come in still learning. Your people, the majority of your bloodline don't come from that. Let's keep going. They studying us, so we got to start studying our own stuff ourselves, people. That's what I'm trying to get to know, y'all. The House of Dunbar, an American story of Scots, Irish, German immigrants in America. Philadelphia County. These your damn people, bro. These your motherfucking mama them people, bro. I won't give a damn what they... These your people. What's up with all that time marriage shit? Huh? Don't that shit say immigrants, Scottish, Germans, Irish ass immigrants? The House of Dunbar coat of arms, digging in mounds when they get their ass over here. And you want to get on here and talk like you are. As you can see here, immigrants. Just because your mama mixed with a nigga don't make you no better than nobody else. That was out of your control. You wasn't even there. Roll the coin. Yeah. Now, listen to me closely. You already see that how his mama think. The blacks with the corn in the land, she go right and get a black man, don't it? She went right and got her one of them big strong ass niggas, didn't it? And popped them kids in her ass, right? That's what colonizers do. They know who the strong bloodline. I don't want no Scottish Irish baby daddy. Give me Big Willie over there on the corner selling CDs. Big Willie, come on home. Let me cook you some of this nasty ass food. Get me pregnant. Because I'm trying to change the power of my bloodline, my Scottish Irish bloodline with a nigga from Philly. Oh, the nigga daddy African? Oh my God. Oh, the nigga ain't even from Philly. African. I'm done. Let me get my peanuts. God damn, I gotta eat some peanuts now. Shit. Y'all want some? Give me some popcorn. We gotta wipe these kids together. Nigga, daddy, oh my, this nigga full of him. Oh shit. That nigga African? I got popcorn in the house. God damn, the popcorn. This shit is entertainment. Shit. I ain't laughed this hard in a minute. Pop some popcorn. Put it in the chat. Huh? Oh, that ain't no African, huh? Well, it might not be. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter if he African or not. I don't know it, daddy. I just got to pick. Now, roll the corn. Now, all I know, bro, here go my theory. Here's my theory. Your bloodline came to America. They were already some type of, they had a little money over there from Scotland. They had a little prestige. They still hunter-gatherers. They had a little prestige because your great-granddad and them hung out with the president. See, I know that. He hung out with the president. The president the one gave him leeway to go dig these mounds and shit. Gave him land and shit. The government done that. So you already hooked to the government. You already hooked to colonizers. You already can shut the fuck up right now and going on with that bullshit because we ain't trying to hear it. Right? Now, kids, they have your mama. Your mama still believing what our ancestors taught her. Digging in mound, finding niggas. Talking about the blacks in the corn. She know that American whatever bloodline is better than that. And she go get her a melanated baby daddy. Because she already know them the powerful people. DNA wise. And they pop your ass out. Now you around here a zebra, listening to a Scottish mama, and probably a nigga daddy, he, whatever. But anyway, now you lost through your preteens. Then you start to see knowledge on the internet. Now I want to research the melanated knowledge because I'm half melanated. The Egyptians look cool with their headdresses. The mounds in the corn looks cool. Let me write books about it. That's what happened. Your mama talking about the unicorn, then lets me know she knew about mythology. That's why you like Thoth so much, ain't it? I get it. Mythology is hunter-gatherer teaching. I get it. Mythology would diss every bloodline of melanated people on the planet forever because mythology takes fake shit and replaces real shit. I get it. So now you learn a couple cool words. You learned that the trees grew a long time ago in America. Now you're talking about turtle she and fucking saying all these cute ass words that you just learned 4 or 5 years ago. Now somebody start listening to you. Now you think you the big. Now you think you the information. No, big dog. Information ingrained in my DNA. I ain't even got to read a book and I know more than your ass. I ain't got to do none of that. I ain't get on here and come off the dog. You know everything you learned from somewhere else. Because I know your mama ain't taught you none of this type of shit because you don't come from that culture. Right? I learned my shit from a culture. It's different. Now, the day, and this is light. This is light right here. This light. Don't think this just something I'm just. This is light, bro. This like warm-ups, right? I'm just getting my jumper wet. Don't make me all the way go in. Quit speaking on me, bro, in personal shit. Don't speak on me in personal shit. I'm gonna get personal. You don't want me to get personal. I just said your book looked like a cat in the hat ass book. Damn, I'm entitled to my opinion. That's all. That's all. In the chat. Put the coin 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 in the chat. on boats, they landed in different parts of the world, right? You get these people. This is just from what I think now, from my study, right? They say this is an American artifact in the British Museum. Look at that. See, they told you that's an Egyptian look. It's really a Tamari look. The headdress with the chin, with the sun rays, and all, it's really a Tamari look. This is not Egyptian. This was there before they ever even thought about the name Egypt. But this is an agriculture headdress. See, people don't know that. The headdress lets people know it's an agricultural thing. The rays stand for the sun, the blue stand for the water. You know, different things that gives you an abundant harvest. That's why you put this stuff on the artifacts. See, everything has a meaning with our people, right? The gold is for sun rays. It's not just to shine on hunter-gatherers. The gold is not just to shine on hunter-gatherers, it's sun rays. The blue is for the water, the primordial waters or the waters. You need sun and water to have an abundant harvest. You put the stripes on the helmet, then sometimes on the headdress. And on some of the headdresses, it looks like agriculture land. You get it? Like rows of crops. Rows of crops with the sun hitting the crop. It goes so deep. But this is where this stuff come from. Don't let these people be telling y'all that this shit came from a space guy who said put a head thing. No. That's where the teaching come from. The black is Kemet, the black soil, the fertile soil, and the gold is sun rays. It's just that simple. So you make the statue jet black to match the fertility of the soil. Then you put the gold crown on them, you know, for sun. So a lot of these statues were jet black, but they stood for the black soil. Kemet, right? This is the best agriculture soil. They knew that. So you know, so once you show respect to that because you know that land is abundant. That land is abundant, right? We made it abundant because we know how to work the river to make it abundant. Somebody had to make their soil black. Their soil just ain't black in Africa just because it's black. See, that's the shit them Egyptian niggas be teaching you. It's Kemet, it's just black over there. No, somebody had to work that goddamn desert for years to make that soil black all across the Nachal Dalit, the Nile Delta. That's a fact. And the people who done it, or the bloodline, or the first people from the Mississippi River who done it before them, and they talked about their ancestors coming from the mound back over there in paradise, which is America. Only way to learn this stuff is you got to listen to your people. Don't listen to nobody else. Don't listen to no white folks' books. Don't be looking at everybody's books trying to get them. You got to go look at the artifacts and try to see if somebody deciphered it, and then you get that understanding for yourself. Our people told our history. They just hid it. Y'all got to go read the Edfu text, the Eber's Papyrus. Why are Egyptians talking about Eber? You got to ask yourself that. Why are Egyptians talking about Hebrew words? Why? It's right in your face. They wrote the Eber's Papyrus. Eber became Hebrew. It's right in your face, bro. They told you what it was. But we've been listening to all these fucking hunter-gatherers so long, we lost what they told us. They told us our people come from the west, from the Ben, the creation mound. You can't hide that. You can't lie about that. Then you got the Choctaw talking about the same creation mound story. Right there in the Mississippi Delta. You can't hide that, bro. So therefore, that is a culture, which I keep telling y'all, that is the agriculture. culture. The later Mayans bloodline come off of that bloodline from the Mississippi River who learned it from their ancestors. The Egyptian learned it from their ancestors. The Sumerian learned it from his ancestors. But who are their ancestors? The Mississippi River people. Facts. These people just happened to move to the Southwest. Them other people moved to the Northeast. Some people moved up there by Seattle and Washington and Oregon. There's Canaan up there. There's a part of Canaan down here in the Southeast. The real Kemet, the real black soil. See, you got to understand where all this stuff come from. Different people move around and built different civilizations. So if you're starting somewhere in the middle, you're not going to understand it. You're not in touch with it, you're not going to understand it. If you're trying to learn it through an Egyptian eye, you're not going to understand it. If you're trying to learn it through a Sumerian eye alone, you're not going to understand it. If you're trying to understand it through an Olmec or a Totoshi or Naga understanding, you're not going to understand it. It's bigger than that. All these people look different, but their cultures look a little different, but their base is the same. That's what you don't understand. Buddha doing the same damn thing the ancient Mississippian doing. See, you don't understand that. Because they tell you these are different cultures from different lands, but it's not. It's the same culture, just look a little different. A different time frame. Because without agriculture, wouldn't be no culture. See, that's what you don't understand. Ain't no fucking culture without farming, bro. Ain't no culture. You can't build a culture with no food, bro. Ain't nobody gonna be there to have no culture. So agriculture starts civilizations. The way you cook and work the field and season food and the words you come up with that come off of it became a culture. The words that came off of it was some type of paleo language, which became Hebrew over time. Then it hit hieroglyphics and cuneiform later on down the line. But you must understand, it all started in the dirt. Our culture is agriculture. You get it? Why do you think them people went straight for your land, people? They ain't want nothing else. They wanted your land. Wasn't no monetary system over here when they came. They wanted your land. That is the money. That is the culture. We get the money later on because the land is plentiful. You get it? They know that. Let me explain something. If my people are growing agriculture, they are getting spiritual in the field. They are using stories that we learn from stars to teach us how to farm on the ground. They are putting mounds to the spring equinox because it's the time to sow the seed. You're putting mounds aligned with the summer solstice because it's time to harvest the seed. Now everything got a meaning. I'm connected with the planet because I understand how the planet and the stars work for agriculture. Now, when I base it in that, and I get smarter and smarter and smarter because I keep digging in the earth. I keep learning more stars. Now I'm starting to see the magnets attract from these two metals coming out the ground. Now I'm starting to figure out if I put this granite right here to power it can carbonize water because every time I find spring water, it's in some type of granite. We're taking these knowledges of the planet into our knowledge books. Now you figure out math, science, astrology, agriculture, how to turn the soil black, how to grow these crops big and large, all organic. That's the real power of the planet, people. You talking about a deity all day ain't no goddamn power. Talking about EnginEarMedia and Thoth all day ain't no power in that shit. Thoth ain't gonna feed your daughter. The wisdom of Thoth will feed your daughter. The knowledge of Thoth, not the deity. It's about the knowledge, not the deity. That's what you must understand. The deity comes from the knowledge. He is just a representation of knowledge base. So you must find out the knowledge, what the deity represents. Then you break the code, right? That's what you got to do. People teach these deities, but they don't know the knowledge that come along with the deity. Enki is coming straight from agriculture. That's a fact. So you talking about Enki and Enlil got cheering and run around ruling the planet? No, that's a lie. No, that shit is idiot. It's dumb, right? That ain't even what that shit mean at all. You way off. You on third base, and they called your ass out at first. What the fuck you still running for? What you running for? What's your boy name? Gump. Forrest Gump. What you keep running for, Forrest Gump? Bring your head back. You out. Go. You out. You got out on first base. Listen. If you don't understand the astrology for agriculture, you don't understand no knowledge. It's just that simple. You don't have the base knowledge of the stars and where the planet move and turn and spin. You can say what you want to say. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Because now you're taking your ideology and putting it on a people's ideology. These people weren't making this shit up just to look cute on the internet. They created the knowledge to survive, bro. This is survival knowledge. This ain't no motherfucking cute ass shit on the internet acting like you smart. This is survival knowledge. We become kings, not kings, but gods and goddesses for creating survival knowledge of the planet. That other shit ain't gonna help you. Ain't nobody shining in a Mercedes-Benz in 3000 BC with a big ass. That don't mean nothing. Only thing means something is, can we feed our people? Can we build structures to house our people? Knowledge with ancient knowledge, it don't go together. Don't go together, people. Now, why are these people the gods and goddesses? They come from a bloodline of the first agriculture people with the knowledge, and it's passed down. That's why they ended up on top. You get it? You ain't just no king, no god or goddess because you got some gold on. That don't mean nothing. You got to have the knowledge to feed your people. Simple. Once you got that, you carry on the bloodline of the gods and goddesses. Now, as I look into ancient times, these different bloodlines of Sidonian and Canaanite and Mizraim people, they were intermarrying each other, bringing agriculture kingdoms together. You get it? You get it? Now we bring Mizraim goddess or god, and you marry him with a Sidonian goddess or god. Now you become powerful now. Because the Phoenician is steady going across the water getting all the exotic goods. Egypt is running a great agriculture field on the Nile. Now you link in family-wise and you bring in goods back to your people. You bring in gifts of gold and gifts of different fruits and vegetables back from the motherland, the real motherland, Timeri. That's why the Captorim or the ancient Greek Many people were bringing gold, marrying people from the Nile. Then the Phoenician was marrying people from the Nile. They were building boats. They were doing all this stuff together. And then all these other people come in later and mix with them and blow them out the water. But the original ones are from Timeri. That's what you got to understand. The originals. Not 3, 4 down the line. The originals. Right? These people were at peace. These people were not at war until these other people got involved later on, right? You must ask yourself, how you gotta ask yourself these questions. Phoenicians and Egyptians maintain a long-standing mutual beneficial trade relationship lasting over a millennium, heavy influence in the Eastern Mediterranean economy. Phoenicians, right? Sidon supplied Egypt with vital cedar wood for shipbuilding, wine, luxury goods, while importing Egyptian papyrus. Papyrus come from trees, linen, and grain, right? Why do you think the Phoenicians were so intertwined with the Egyptian? They family, people. That's your cousin from down south, your cousin from up north. They family. Both of these are great civilizations. They really don't even need each other, right? But they stuck together because they come from the same land. They put all these names on these people, but these people, how did they know each other to be trading back and forth like that in peace for over a millennium? Think about it. They had already been doing it on their homeland. Their ancestors done it. You don't change the ancestors. Once you get your goods and services going and you get your city set up, you keep trading with your people. We're building places that are going to be amazing over time. They kinfolk. Now that's the Phoenician and the Egyptian. Now let's go look at the Cretan. Cretan, same thing, right? They come from the same bloodline coming from Timeri. Cretan traded with Egyptians. Many in Cretan traded extensively with ancient Egyptians, flourishing during the Middle Kingdom. The Keftua, the Keftarim, right? So now, when you study Egypt, you must study it as if all these bloodlines of our people are meeting up with each other, still trading, just like they traded at the mounds back where the ancestors are from. Ain't nothing changed. They just was evolving, right? But they want mask. It looked just like this. Just like an Egyptian burial mask. Why does the Hebrew burial mask look just like the Egyptian burial mask? Because it's not Egyptian. It's a culture's burial mask, right? Roll the coin. This is a culture's burial mask. My computer went dead. But the Sidonian burial mask got looked just like the Egyptian burial mask. The Phoenician look exactly the same. So if these were so distant and far off cultures, their burial practices and stuff wouldn't even be the same, right? They're the same people from the same land. I'm telling you. I wish I had a picture of my computer one day, but I want y'all to look at it like this. So now look for the first agricultures, the first culture that put crops in the ground. Then you trace them people back right over here every time. The first culture now. Start looking at Saqqara. the burial mounds of Egypt, the first pyramids, and see what them people were doing. Then match that up with American Indians. Why were they gonna show you? Start looking at the Ubaid culture with the snakes, right? Ubaid. They even had the little dolls made with like alien heads. Just a little toy. Hunter gatherers were trying to say it was aliens the whole time. Crazy. Start looking at this stuff. Start reading the words of the Choctaw and the Chickasaw and Creek Indians, and then break that word down, what it really means, and they go right back into meanings of these people had the same stuff. Then start looking at the ancestors of all these people and where the names come from. Canaan, Canaanites, right? You start to put all the names together with the people, with the land, with where they went, and then you start to see the big picture. Roll the corn. Now I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, but before I get out of here, this ain't right, big dog. Tell mom she hurt my feelings. Damn. About to cry. You hurt my feelings, mom, calling us blacks. Putting corn on your land, mom. Mom, you know this is not right. Come on, mama. Damn. You taught your son about mythology? Unicorn woman? While my ancestors are teaching me about the fucking red clay, your people are teaching you about unicorns and black people and corn. Something ain't right. But I can't blame nobody. It's just all she knew at the time. You only can do that what you know, right? Now, I'm not here to diss nobody's mom, but I just want to show y'all the background of what's going on with these people. And your background shapes your future. That's a fact. So, if these people think that YT people planted the corn in America and you raised a whole human being, I see where he get this shit from. Damn. Then y'all bloodline go back into people who dug up the mounds. Y'all went right back into the people who dug the mounds up. Facts. Y'all went right back into that. Dug them damn mounds up. Scientists who dug the mounds up in Natchez, Mississippi and Louisiana. Looted Inglemore mounds. Roll the corn. And your bloodline come from Scotland I'm gonna let you know now. Let me go over there and pull it back forward. Up there on that Philly shit. But your people dug them damn mounds up. That's why the mounds named after your last name. The Dunbar Mounds. Not the original name of that mound. Your people dug that mound out. Then y'all named the land after your fucking family name. Dunbar Mounds. William Dunbar. This one of your ancestors, Earth. Change your name from the Earth Speaks to the Earth Diggers. You talk about I dug for oil. Your people dug for human bone. You hunter-gatherer. And probably still got them bones today in the Dunbar family. Somewhere. Roll the corn. Now, I'm going to say this and I'm going to end this. I told you something that you could repeat. I did that on purpose. You came right back and repeated it just like I thought the dummy was going to do. He's an oil baron, digging up oil in mounds. I knew you were going to repeat this stupid ass shit. That's why I said this out. Yeah, oil field, yeah. I knew you were going to repeat it. Because you a hunter-gatherer. You're looking for anything to attack instead of yourself in the mirror. Attack yourself in the mirror, big dog. You the problem. You the one faking and shaking. Like you 100% the truth. You not 100% the truth, bro. I ain't watering down no knowledge to make you fit in. Like, yeah, I ain't watering it down. Quit playing, bro. The truth is, your people are immigrants on your mama's side, and you don't want to act like this ain't your uncle. This ain't your uncle, big dog? Who is that? This your uncle? He been hunter-gathering since the hunter-gathering began. Let me stop, bro. I'm sorry, Unc. It's your nephew that's the fucking problem. He better tell the truth or I'm going to tell it for him. He don't want truth now, truth. I ain't like the other guys. So quit getting in your live talking about I'm at the mound looking for oil. Nigga, I need a quart of oil in my goddamn car right now. The fuck wrong with this hunter guy? Let me go buy me a quart of oil for my car start tapping. I ain't got no motherfucking oil. I'm still paying the same high-ass gas. If I had oil, I had gas, right? If I'm plugged in with the oil people, why the fuck I'm buying all these oil and gas? You talk like a white boy. Shit don't even make no damn sense. You're rumbling at the mouth, bro. Confused as zebras. You confused. I ain't confused not one day. You confused every fucking day. You been ran out of information. You ran out of information early last year. It's over with for you, bro. You dropping preschool books talking about Are we Atlanteans or are we not? You dead in the water, bro. You a dead whale on the goddamn shore. Dead, you dead, you was dead, you're dead in the water. You weird. You making content for mixed people at this point. You trying to attack Trump. We don't give a fuck about Trump. Our people out here getting discriminated on and hurt and killed. You talking about fuck Trump. Who cares about no damn Trump dying? Who cares? He can live or die. I don't give a fuck. I'm not worried about no hunter-gatherer's life, bro. My people unaliving each other. The police unaliving us. All folks getting hung up, strung up off trees, and we already talking about when Trump gonna die. Fuck Trump. When Truth now gonna die. All your enemies gonna die, huh? Truth gonna die in the glyphs, and Trump gonna die in the glyphs. You fucking unicorn hunter-gatherer. It's all mythology. You're gonna make this shit up, huh? Where you see me at? Nigga be like, look at Truth Now hat. Look at Truth Now. Look at Truth Now hat right there. His hat got knocked off his head. He was on the live right there. Trump's up here with the long hair. Trump right here. Trump is gonna blow off the end of the missile in the Yucatan with the turtle chi. Then, here's me and my children, my white ass children, on top of the King's list. Me and my YT ass kids across the King's list. All the niggas in Trump down here gonna die. Here go my brother. He's up here. He's a fucking sage of the planet of the divine. Here's my mother growing the corn that the black people couldn't grow. Here's my uncle. Nigga, shut up. You better see something in them thick ass glasses. Eyeball ass, hunter gatherer ass eye. Goddamn glasses thicker than. Can't see a goddamn thing. Hunter gatherer traits. Boy, I can see a hawk up the motherfucking street round the corner, nigga. I can see a hawk up the street round the corner. In the sun. Take me out your glyphs, nigga. I don't want no part of that weak ass shit. Take me all the way out your glyph. If I'm gonna die in your glyph, just let me die in the motherfucking glyph, nigga. Take me out those stuff. Take me, don't say my name. Just let me die in the glyph. If they're what you claim to be. You're not no prophet, bro. You're a hunter-gatherer that learned from a unicorn woman. You learned from mythology people. You didn't learn from the agriculture people. You learned from the hunter-gatherer side of the knowledge. Just because you know some tree grew before goddamn Africa don't make you no motherfucking scholar, nigga. Shit common knowledge where I'm from. We don't even talk about this shit. Nigga got tree older than your bloodline in Mississippi. You trying to talk about some fucking agriculture. Roll the corn. We know the truth now, out of your garbage juice ass glyphs, bro, and stop blowing up that bullshit on the screen for likes. It's trash. It teaches my people nothing. Somebody got to tell your funny looking ass that shit is trash. Your book is trash. The first book, the second book, trash. Garbage juice, I punted it on the back of the truck. I just happened to run across one and punted it. It looked like it had 13 words in a paragraph and a picture on every page. Fucking letters this big What the fuck is that trash? The end. Fucking trash. Bro, the shit is trash. Earth, stop playing with me. You don't want to play with me, man. With them Caucasian ass necks, both the Caucasian ass neck. Don't play with me, bro. Move on, bro. Move on. I tell you something, you come right to the end there and tell it, oh, the oil company. You fucking fed the rat cheese and the rat bring the cheese right back. You fucking come snitch. How you gonna come snitch a lie? Because I'm the one told you to lie to set your stupid ass up. You came right back and done what I thought you were gonna do. You fucking, because you a hunter gal. People, nigga, I ain't never dug no oil out no mound. I just told you I work for the oil company. We've done mechanical shit for companies. You took it as if I went out there and dug it out because I fed your rat ass cheese. I knew you were gonna come back and do that shit later on. You're not smart, boy. You not smart. These folks taught you. You know who taught me? Some of the illest niggas that ever walked the planet walked down here through Mississippi, bro. You don't even you think them folks taught you something, boy? You don't know nothing. Go play with somebody else. Go play with somebody else. Roll the corn. Don't play with me. I ain't to be played with. Telling you right now. I'm not the one. Or the two or the three. You know why? See where I'm from, bro. Where I'm from, we give a lame some information and we wait for it to come back. Just sit back and wait for it to come back. See, I told you that when I met you. I just waited for it to come back. It came right back. You gonna run your fucking mouth about shit. Now, if we were talking about that, if we were talking about that on a personal level, why in the fuck you put it on the internet? Huh? I knew you were gonna do it though, because you a hunter-gatherer. You faking like you cool, but you get some information. Oh, truth now, just digging up all the mounds of the oil. See, I fed you that crock of shit before you come on back and put it back out here. Because I knew you were gonna do it. I knew you were gonna do it. You can't go against the bloodline. You can't go against these teachings. Now you got to say, I'm digging up mounds. No, your family dug up mounds. We got documents on that. Don't try to put this shit off on me, bro. Don't put the sin off on me. Put it on your bloodline. Don't put this shit on there. Look into your own bloodline first. Tell me what y'all done. See, you just talk about we're royalty from Scotland. Ain't no goddamn royalty from Scotland. By the time these white tea people coat of arms popped out, all the blood was gone of the ancient people. Y'all was a whole barbarian with a coat of arms by that time. That's why y'all came over here and dug in the mounds. But if you wasn't no barbarian, your people wouldn't have dug in the mounds. You think I'm just gonna come in there and meet you the first day and tell you my whole real life? Just gave you what I wanted to give you, bro. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I drop people out. Yeah, I'm a manager over there. Yeah, I'm off. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Just tell you some dumb shit. You do not tell hunter-gatherers your business. Everybody know that. All my people know that. You tell them people your damn business. Just tell them what you want them to think. You tell a hunter-gatherer what you want him to think. Right? He come right back and think it because he not that sharp. Mind over matter? Now, it is what it is, man. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I went there in love of information. I didn't go there to chop it up with you when I was in that area for none of this back and forth shit. I didn't go there for that, bro. I came in 100% love, bro. But see, that's the problem with my people. We come in love and contact with you motherfucking hunter-gatherers, then y'all come back and sneak diss a nigga. Because I didn't come in no type of ill will towards no man. I'm already up there making it. I'm at work. By that time, I'm managing younger people. I'm cold chilling. I don't have a worry in the world, big dog. I'm on these people clock. I'm out of state, helping some young guys out with the tools. And then you just happen to be in the area, Earth Speaks. And I hollered at you out of love, bro. I don't need you for nothing. No information, no nothing. I'm already good. I'm not no leecher, bro. I don't want nothing from nobody. I get it on my own all my life. I just thought maybe you felt a certain, you was really true about this shit. Right? So when something don't go eye to eye, just like white people, y'all go off the deep end. If something don't go y'all way, y'all get to crying and acting all funny, and something must ain't go your way, and you just turned on me like, oh, fuck truth now. We ain't doing no book. We ain't doing none of that. See, that's white folk shit. I'm still like, bro, what's up with the book? We ain't finna write that third grade shit, though. What's up with the book? I don't get no answer no more. Your period came on, big dog. Truth now don't got no period. I come from some hard motherfucking murder, kill nigga shit in Mississippi. I don't go, hey, I ain't never acting. What I'm acting funny for? I'm here to fight another day. I don't act funny. Your period came on. Now ain't no book. You sneak dissing me on your live. Now when I do this shit, I'm wrong. I did nothing wrong to this man. Nothing. Not one thing, people. We kicked knowledge and talked shit, and that was the end of it. And next thing I know, the man period came on. I never talked to him again. Now I'm blocked. Now you a hunter-gatherer. I expect that out of you now. But I tried to look over the hunter-gatherer side, but you can't do it no more. You can't do it. Because if that man was like me, we'll already have a book out. But he's a leecher, right? Because by the time that was going on, I'm gonna tell y'all the whole story. Fuck this shit. By the time that was going on, right, I was coming up through the ranks fast, blowing back people. Now you want to do a book with me, but when shit don't go right, or I might not answer the phone because I got my daughter on the line, or I was at work fucking with people. I couldn't answer the phone on time or something. I ain't in the house eating eggs all day, bro. I got shit to do. I'm sorry, bro. I got a whole daughter out here. I got to do something, right? I ain't in the house eating eggs with oranges and shit. I ain't and rice with no butter. No, I can't answer the phone all day. Even Casey Making to hit me up, I might holler at him the next day. You know, some shit be going on. I'm a move and a shaker, right? I don't answer the phone for this nigga. I'm at work or something go wrong. I'm blocked. The book off. The man, blood running down the man's leg. Period on. I ain't talk to him no more for nothing. Just blood just running down the man Levi. Like, bro, put your tailbone on, big dog. We gonna write the book. It's cool. Slow down. Don't block me, dog. No, don't block me, Earth. No, I'm gonna die. Next thing I know, I'm blocked. You talking about me crazy. Carolina Indian, this shit funny. I'm just telling y'all the real story. Next thing I know, I'm blocked. The book off. I ain't talk to the man. Number blocked. All type of shit. Damn. So I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. So cool. I keep on doing my life. It's cool. Then you start saying little shit about me after you done handled me bad. I ain't done nothing to you, bro. What I do to your hunter together ass, bro? That's that white folk shit. I ain't do nothing to you. In the hood, we there, they got to bust a nigga head for us to fall out. Dude, ain't nobody done nothing to nobody. A little roasting, a little shit talk. That shit normal to us. We can take that. Somebody don't answer the phone. They might be at work or with they child or their girlfriend. We understand that. You hit me back tomorrow or later. It's cool. We don't just block niggas for nothing. That shit is y'all culture. We not gonna sit here and act like that shit normal no more. Something wrong with you, nigga. You done crossed all these different goddamn people all across the world, but you wasn't gonna cross me no way, because I don't play that shit. You ain't built me up or gave me no motherfucking nothing. You ain't done nothing. You ain't, boy. You ain't make me so you can't break me, so what that little shit you talking about is trash. But I just want to let the people know that you've done a whole lot of people a certain type of way and you think that shit normal, bro. You are wrong. Your mama ain't never told your ass you were wrong because she a hunter-gatherer. You wrong, nigga. You need a dad around tell your little stupid ass you were wrong. You're wrong. That boy ain't that man do nothing to you. Y'all you could have done wonderful information with these people. You could have linked up with these people. These people really know more than your stupid ass, but you wrong. Your mama ain't tell you were wrong. She kept on kissing your ass. Look, Alex is so smart. Look at Alex. Look at Alex. He's so smart. Look at that. It's like how the mom be. Alex, he's so smart. Alex, look at Alex. Look at Alex, little mixed breed ass. He's so smart. Look at him. He's tall. He's like his daddy. Alex. Look, bro. You know your mama got a cheerleader for your ass, pom-pom and shit. We know she got a pom-pom for you and shit. She ain't gonna tell you your stupid ass wrong. You wrong. You blocked all these people who were just trying to get knowledge out here. You have a disagreement with people, you shut them down. That is wrong. That is child's play. It's not grown man's shit, bro. Grown men square this shit out with a conversation, with a talk at the round table. You just block motherfuckers like a little girl. Crybaby ass nigga, half a nigga. Can't even call you no nigga, you half a nigga. Stop playing, man. Your mama did not tell you to run away from situations. Talk to people. Crybaby ass nigga. Y'all white folks always want to say something and run away and hide in the house and eat eggs and goddamn peanut butter sandwiches and shit. Nigga, I'm outside talking to everybody. You in the motherfucking house blocking folks, doing lives, like trying to pay your motherfucking light bill. Nigga, we not the same. White eggs, I saw that nigga eat them old ugly ass boiled ass eggs. That's white eggs. And soft ass oranges and shit. Eggs and oranges. And scallop goddamn potatoes. With no seasoning. The man gave me a plate, man. I ate a little corner out of it. Let's do the live, man. See, you want to try to tell something. I told you on a feeding you some cheese, rat. I'm gonna tell the whole story. You come with the old garbage ass scallop potatoes and eggs cut up and shit. You a hunter gatherer. Don't no melanated people cook no fucking scallop potatoes out no bag in the morning with no goddamn eggs and some cut up oranges. You and that motherfucker living in a cave up there in Delaware. Fuck wrong with you? You want to tell the whole story? You want me to tell the whole story? I will. Now we went out and we had fucked around and ate some good ass tacos at this little spot. But the shit he had at the house was atrocious. The shit at the crib ain't have a piece of seasoning on it. And that's when I knew he was a white boy. Since you want to get on the internet and talk about what I told you, let me tell the people about you. Goofball. Where the sisters at all these white ass babies? Bro, listen, bro. He just normal information. Once I see a certain thing, I already know what you are, bro. See, from where I'm from, when I see a certain thing, I just feed you cheese at that point. You can't be real. You can't be real, bro. You can't be a real one bringing me no scallop potatoes, bro. Out the bag. You can't be real, bro. It can't. In no egg. You cannot be a real nigga. This is not a real nigga breakfast. Bro, this is not a real nigga breakfast, bro. No, this is some cracker shit. Now, once I see that, okay, cool. All right, I know what I'm dealing with. Feed you cheese, bro. Here you go. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Cheese gonna come back one day, but you get what I'm saying. Roll the corn. Now, the thing is that the way I look at stuff is you have to have a feeling for this information. Like reading stuff and just learning stuff is a certain type of learning, but to have a feeling for it makes it different information. Because now, if it goes to an ancestry with a feeling, now it's a whole nother meaning to that teaching, right? Now, a lot of people are teaching from the knowledge standpoint, but no meaning and no feeling coming out of it. I know y'all be teaching that Anunnaki shit and don't get no feeling out of it, bro. It's just a story, right? Because that's what it was written for. The Zachariah Sitchin dude wrote that story to be like a novel of a culture that done something and they got it out of the artifacts, right? But he was just adding on what he thought his perception of it was. It's knowledge, but it's at the same time they made it into fiction, right? So a lot of people are learning knowledge on the entertainment side instead of learning on the culture side. You get what I'm saying? He learned knowledge from an entertainment standpoint, from a book or from a YouTube video or from a parent that didn't know no better than her damn self or some shit. You learn knowledge from that, right? You didn't learn knowledge from your ancestry farming all your life. Your ancestry teaching you certain words and certain things, and you didn't learn it from that angle. So the way of learning is different, right? You can acquire information, but if it don't connect to your soul, it's still just information, right? So it's different learning tactics and different teaching styles that go along with the person and the history and the ancestry of the person, right? So what makes that very important is it's only a certain way you can teach things if it don't connect to your soul and your ancestry. You just a teacher in school. You're just an English teacher. You're just a science teacher. But a soul teacher or ancestral teacher is giving it to you from the perspective of an ancestry teaching, a culture, a people, what people done teaching, what your people actually believed in and taught in these words that go along with the words they create. See, I'm talking about the people that created the words, not the people who deciphered the words. You get it? I speak for the people who created the word, the language, not the decipherer of the language. The decipherer is the hunter-gatherer because he don't even know who wrote it anyway. So he just put his own thinking on a glyph. It ain't got nothing to do with what he thinking. Just like Earth Speaks be doing. That glyph you looking at ain't got nothing to do with your thoughts, your personal thoughts, bro. When I look at old glyphs, I'm not saying, damn, we know the truth now, trying to eat a chicken wing tonight. Let me put the chicken wing in the glyph. No, that's bullshit. I'm trying to put myself back in 3200 BC when this was made and what was on the mind of the people who created that language, who created this artifact. What does this mean? That mean in those times, right? Because it was made for their time frame. Anybody who don't teach it like that are already an idiot. You get what I'm saying? So I can't just get no glyph and be like, and put my own personal spin on a glyph, right? I can't just look at this glyph. Now, when I look at this, I must look at it as an ancient farmer. This is what I gotta look at this as, an ancient farmer. Because he's an ancient farmer. That's what made him a god over that part of the land. So, what is this? See what I'm saying? What is that? 1, 2, 3. Right there. I gotta look at it as if it's ancient farming. Let's keep looking. You gotta look at it a certain time. This ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn Trump. Fuck a Trump. When you look at a glyph or a mural on the wall, I see a melanated person looking at the harvest or the gifts of the harvest. Then I blow it up. The corn sitting right there in the middle. See, we must understand what they are trying to tell us, not what we think. See, when we put our personal thoughts into ancestral thoughts, that is an ego trip, and that is fucking up the knowledge. So you sticking a toupee wearing president into a teaching of a 2,000-year-old artifact, that is insanity. People, and anybody who sit there and listen to it long enough will be insane with you. It's insanity, people. It's really a problem over there. Y'all just don't know it. It's a problem. Roll the corn. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat. Y'all hear me? Okay. So now we're looking at, and then on top of that, I could just break down the whole thing, bro. You already have YT. Your mental capacity is already at its peak, bro. It's already there, bro. You hitting the ceiling, bro, mentally. Now your ass starting to go into the mental issue side. In that house eating them goddamn eggs. You talking somebody else fried, you fried. You got to get out here and open this shit up a little more. To open your mental capacity, you got to get out here and open this shit, open your mind up a little more. In that house eating them eggs ain't gonna, you fried. It's over. You just want to debate Indians and Africans at this point. You fried, bro. It's over. You just want to debate Africans and Indians because you can get out on them all day? You fried. You a fried daddy. You a fried daddy, bro. It's over. You need people who connected to this shit like me and other people. Let me tell you, I'm just gonna go on, just let it all out today. Fuck it. That dude from England. What's the dude from the little British dude say he American Indian? Y'all know what I'm talking about? The little British nigga, American Indian. Talking about the British with Americans. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Earth jumped right on that man. Same way he jumped on my shit, he jumped right on that man shit. That man had a viral video. Earth run right on there with him. Oh, let's do it live, brother. You a culture vulture, bro. The Irish dude. You a culture vulture, bro. You hop on everything and hit TikTok and do a little something, bro. You a vulture. You just clinging on. And motherfucker know you not no Indian, bro. You not none of that shit. You just clinging on to anything hot, why it's hot, and then you use it for what you can use it for. Then you fall out with the people. Then you try to get more content by talking about them. Yeah, he did it with me, Uncle Jerry. That's the same thing he done with me. That's why I said that. He's a vulture. He hopping on to anything, got a couple of looks. Now, he do a couple lives with you. You come in as I come in as a good, trying to do some good work. You come in as a ploy to push you up. I didn't come into that like that, bro. You don't mean that much to me, bro. You not no hell of a nigga, bro. See, where I'm from, we got hell of a niggas. We got niggas that go to work, sell dope, goddamn travel, raise his kids, grow farms, motherfucker put motors in trucks. Goddamn, the nigga a half helicopter pilot for the goddamn hospital. We got niggas do 8 great things at once. Them hell of a niggas. And he got the knowledge of the land. Them hell of a niggas to me. You ain't 2% of these people, bro. I know an old man know all this shit I be telling y'all. He know it perfectly. The man gonna strip a car down, put it back together, strip a computer down, put it back together. The man is a genius. Them hell of a niggas. You, on the other hand, with a 3rd grade book with fat letters, you not a hell of a nigga. You ain't nobody to me, bro. You be in your head, you think you somebody, bro. You not shit to me, bro. In your head, you think you are some type of, that's what white people do. They think they just one hell of a motherfucker. You not nobody, bro. To me, I know some hell of a niggas. I know niggas who was there when they started Gangster Disciples and Vice Lords, nigga. I know some hell of a niggas. Larry Hoover's them son from Jackson, bro. Do you know who that is? I know some hell of a niggas, boy. I know some niggas come out the hood that rap, they got 50 acres and motherfucking houses and goddamn plants and corn growing. Nigga mama ain't have $5 when he was born. I know some hell of a niggas. I know some niggas that sold thousands of fucking kilos and fucking moved to the woods and built farms, nigga. I know hell of a niggas. You don't know nothing about none of this shit. They made something out of nothing out of something every day of their life, bro. I know some hell of a niggas. You don't even hit the chart, bro. Somebody must tell you that. You're not even nowhere near the list, bro. Nowhere. You might be a hell of a nigga to one of them other niggas on the internet. You is nothing to me. I know some real hell of a niggas in real life. Fuck the internet. Duke Deuce is a hell of a nigga, bro. Duke Deuce, my boy at the mouth, that's a hell of a nigga. You know where he come from? To be living well, like he live. You know where that boy from? The top 3 murder capitals of the world. These hell of a niggas, boy. You know, it's like I talk like I'm from Mississippi now. These hell of a people. These people are amazing. They made something out of nothing, bro. You ain't done none of that. You just running your goddamn mouth in your living room with no fucking heat on, scared to pay the damn air conditioning bill. You ain't no hell of a nigga. I gotta talk to you like a lame in the street. To my people who come from my background, you not no hell of you nothing. So why you on here acting like you everything, bro? You not. Nobody is everything. All of us are interconnected. Who are connected to this, we know that all of us play an equal role in this shit. Truth now might do this. The next man might build the houses. The next man might be the farmer. Truth come with the knowledge. The next man might be the apprentice that teaches the kids the construction work. See, everything matters. So ain't no ego in a connection in nature. Some man make boats. Some man do this. Some women make clothes. All of it go together. You don't know nothing about that. You thinking about your own personal white boy ass ego in a hot ass house, eating eggs and fucking scalloped potatoes. And can't nobody tell you no knowledge or you gonna block them like a little girl. You not nobody's leader, bro. But a bunch of goddamn mythology unicorn believers. And if you want to build your shit up off of that, more power to you, but that ain't what the fuck I'm on. I'm on reality that go along with history. That's it. And a culture of our people that's real and not made up by your people. So separate us now. And anybody else who claim they want to separate me from all that shit, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I stand for the truth. That's it. Somebody had to tell you not no hell of a nigga. You're not even 50% a hell of a nigga. Out of your 50% you got in your body, you not 25% of a hell of a nigga out your 50, nigga. 104 by 52. Roll the corn. Somebody got to tell you. It must be me who tell you that. Humble yourself. not before man, before nature. Humble yourself, bro. Who the fuck you think you is? Humble yourself. We must humble ourselves, bro. We can't be out here talking like we just, he not the information, I'm the information. No, the fuck you not. Humble yourself, bro. You not the information and I'm not the information. This is ancestral information. This ancient information of a people. This is not your information to give. You are the middleman, just like me. You give it to the people like a middleman. And if they add something to it, you acknowledge what they're saying and see if it's true or not from what you studied ahead of time. But you just don't bash people for questioning you. That's crazy. You can't put all this information down and can't take a question. That's foolishness. This is a wide spectrum of information, and it ain't ours. I didn't come up with this. So therefore, I can't tell you everything is right and wrong. I must study it as if they studied it and just try to relay it back the way I think, but with an informed mind, or the way I think they try to relay it to us. That's all I can do. Every answer is not a wrong answer. That's not correct. That don't make no sense. But if we get an understanding of the basis of it, now we can understand it into a box where we can kind of, get to the truth. That's all I'm really trying to do. Put it somewhere in the playing field to where it makes sense that goes along with a culture and a people. Then I can accept it like that because it's reality to me at that point. Right? It's not flying around in the goddamn space. Oh shit, I had a receipt for y'all. Where that damn Nibiru receipt at? I hope I can find this shit. This shit is crazy. Damn, I had a receipt I wanted to show y'all. It was a Nibiru receipt. I can't even pull it. I'm gonna find that, y'all. But the receipt was fire. I can't find it right now. Now, somebody was in my DM talking about, they say Africans ain't got no Neanderthal DNA. Not all of them, but some of them do. And they were trying to act like it just wasn't even possible, but it's possible. Very possible. But I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, man. But I just want y'all to know, bro. I didn't want to do this to these. I don't want to get into this shit, but I have to because you're not finna disrespect my name, bro. Now, a joke is a joke, but if you're saying I'm out here harming our ancient sites, that is a fucking lie, bro. I ain't gonna let you do that. That's just slander all the way through from some shit that you think you know that I just threw out to you on some oil field shit and you just took it to the whole nother extreme, trying to make me look bad, but at the same time, it's not true. So, therefore, you can stop that shit. You're just looking for something to hang me back, to put a rope around my neck. It ain't gonna work. They're just the warm up. You don't want the whole 4 quarters. We know the truth now. You don't want the